Smoke from a chimney indicates too much air. In warming up a boiler, the temperature is increased uniformly and gradually. In warming up a boiler, the pressure is increased first slowly and then rapidly. Formation of scale on a boiler tube decreases its life. Which impurities in water requires critical attention on very high pressure boilers? Silica. A thermal power plant designed to operate its cold climates to operate a hot climate, it will develop less power. Cagging is represented by the left pure carbon when coal is heated and volatile matter driven out. Free burning coal is one which shows little or no fusing action. Which of the following coal variety has low calorific value? Lignite. RCT apparatus is used to determine the analysis the flue gas on the spot. RCT apparatus is used to determine the percentage of CO2 O2 CO by volume of gas. The chief advantage of reheat cycle is to decrease moisture content in low pressure stages. In RCT apparatus, the gases CO2, O2 and CO observed in the first three pairs of bulb, filling them with the sodium hydroxide solution and the parachlorous and corpus chloride solution respectively. The function of flywheel is to smooth out power impulse. The efficiency ratio or relative efficiency is defined as thermal efficiency of Rankine efficiency. In a cross-compound steam engine, one high and one low pressure cylinder are set side by side, driving the same shaft, cranks being set 90 degrees apart. Diagram factor is defined as the ratio of actual MEP and theoretical MEP. The average value of diagram factor of various types of steam engine is approximately 0.7. The steam administration pressure in case of steam locomotive is the order of 8 to 18 kg per centimeter square. The back pressure is a locomotive steam engine is of order of 1.3 attar. The saturation curve of a steam engine represents the curve drawn through the points of dry volume. The steam trap is employed to separate condensate from steam. Steam admission pressure remains constant in a following governance system of steam engine. Cutoff governed in steam engine. All steam engine works as second law of thermodynamics. The expansion process of the steam engine is dash, not truly hyperbolic. In a Danton compound steam engine, two cylinders are centered on the same piston rod, the LP cylinder being placed nearest the crankshaft. The cutoff point is remains unaltered in the following governing system is steam engine, throttle governed steam engine. Which is varied in a throttle governing steam engine? Pressure of intake steam. Which is varied cutoff governing in steam engine? Volume intake steam. Williams lines of a steam engine is the straight line relationship between the mass rate of steam flow IHP. The Wilson line equation mass rate flow steam content 1 plus content 2 holds good for throttling governor. The uniform steam engine is also known as mid-cylinder exhaust engine. Clearance ratio in a steam engine is the ratio of clearance volume to swept volume. In compound steam engine, a crank placed at 90 degrees to each other, the steam from HP cylinder to LP cylinder can be transferred through a receiver. Cutoff ratio of a steam engine is the ratio of volume is cut off through swept volume. In a angle compound engine, two cylinders are set off 90 degrees usually to save flow space. Compound steam engine is one which steam expands twice. Pick up the wrong statement. Diagram factor of steam engine can be defined as the ratio of a swing constant of a swing used to calculate area. Superheating of a steam for steam engine results in decrease in efficiency of Rankine cycle. The function of reheaters in a steam reciprocating engine is to reduce condensation of before steam engine admitted into low pressure cylinder. Missing quantity in the steam engine occurs due to dash all of this above. The expansion ratio of the steam engine is the ratio of swept volume to volume of the cutoff. The missing quantity per stroke in the steam engine is equal to cylinder feed minus indicate weight of steam. Condensation or excessive carry over a dangerous to reciprocating engine because water being incompressible, excess of it may break the engine. In steam engine, cylinder condensation is caused by alternative heating and a cooling of steam between the cylinder admission and exhaust. The missing quantity of a steam engine refers to dash. Condensation of a steam is cylinder and leakage past of piston. Pick up the wrong statement is the expansion ratio of simple steam engine is high, then work done will maximum. The PV diagram of a steam engine can be produced automatically by air inductor. The presence of loop in the inductor diagram of pre-reciprocating engine indicates there is loss power engine because steam has expanded and then become compressed by the piston. The function of governor on the steam engine has dash maintain a fairly constant speed of all loads. The inertia type of governor of steam engine is the point of cutoff is shifted there by adjusting mass rate of steam flow and match load requirements. For given inlet pressure, cutoff point of same law expansion work done per kg steam reciprocating steam engine as compared to steam for being will be less. In reciprocating steam engine, the leave steam is passed through the jacket of steam cylinder is designed to reduce condensation of steam cylinder. The effect of wide drawing of a steam on the area of indicator diagram is to decreases. The tandem compound steam engine, the axis of the two cylinders are in the same straight line. In receiver type of compounding in the crank of placed is 90 degree spot. In a tandem compound engine, the high pressure and low pressure cylinders have common piston rod. In a Wolf type or receiver type compound engines, the high pressure, the low pressure cylinder have separate piston rods. The crank of high pressure and low pressure cylinders is a Wolf type compound steam engine are placed as 180 apart. In a tandem type compound steam engine is crank placed at 0 degrees apart. In a centrifugal type governor steam engine, the steam pressure at a inlet to cylinder throttled. The function of a piston rod is the transfer motion from piston to crosshead. According to Williams' law of applicable throttle governor steam engine, the rate of steam consumption is proportional to IHV. The inertia type of shaft governor are preferred over centrifugal type in steam engine because they are more efficient as they control mass rate of flow steam. Steam lap is the distance that the edge of the valve closes off the port opening when it is the center of travel. In the simple reciprocating steam engine, admissions and exhaust ports are on the same side cylinder. The function of a eccentric rod of steam engine convert rotary motion of crankshaft into the motion of the valve rod. The function valve rod in the steam engine is to dash provide SHM D-slide valve. The purpose of crosshead in a steam engine is to dash translate linear motion to the angle by oscillating about the wrist pin. The main function of a suffering box is a steam engine is to dash prevent leakage. The function of a crosshead in a steam engine is guide in the motion of piston rod. Valve lead is the dash amount of opening in the steam port when the piston is exactly at the end of the stroke. The cushion steam in the steam engine is the locked up the cylinder after the exhaust of the has been closed. The missing quantity of a steam engine maximum at the point of release. Missing quantity can be reduced by dash all of this above. In condensing steam engine as dash exhaust steam is condensed in a condenser. In uniform flow, steam engine steam enters in the one side of steam exhaust test, the middle cylinder. Cutoff ratio in the steam engine is the ratio of fraction of piston stroke traveled piston cutoff. Angle of advance of plane D slide valve is the dash. Amount of cam movement of necessary make the valve opened by the distance equal to lead lap when the piston at the top of the dead center. It is not possible to obtain complete consumption of steam condenser present in a steam engine causes. Since specific volume steam vacuum very high, LP cylinder will be very large. The D slide valve is the exhaust steam from the cylinder proper movement. Valve sails. The exhaust steam from the cylinder a proper moment. The sequence of event during the stroke of steam engine is admission, cutoff, expansion, releases. A steam engine, the use following type of valve follows closely in internal combustion engine, a practice drop valve. The following valve steam engine is independent steam is exhaust valve, the reduce cylinder condensation, allow admission and exhaust element is separate. Both Crowley's or drop valve. According to Williams' law of steam engine operating a throttle governing the steam consumption with reference to IHP varies linearly. The cylinder of a steam engine is usually steam jacketed. The condensation of multi-cylinder steam engine is comparison to single cylinder engine as less. A two-cylinder compound engine is the cylinder dimensions can be calculated from the HP and hypothetical inductor diagram. Now pick up the correct statement about advantage of compound steam engine. Ratio of expansion reduces the length of stroke. In a compound steam engine, the ratio of expansion and stroke length respectively are decreased. In a compound steam engine, its diameter high pressure piston compared to low pressure piston is dash less. The following type of valve steam engine has two sliding parts of the permits use of superheated steam is drop valve. If L be the stroke of meter N, its RPM, then the piston speed is the meter per minute given by 2Ln. The size of the steam engine specified. Okay, this is the piston stroke. In a steam engines usually throttle control, the relationship between steam consumption and IHP is linearly. Missing quantity in a steam engine refers to difference between the actual weight of the pressure cylindrical weight of the dry saturated steam. The cross head in a steam engine is essentially when it is dash double acting. In a steam engine is to be reversed to how much is eccentricity should be shifted to angle advance is 10 degrees is 200. Which element statement is not true for the steam turbine comparison steam engine? There is no boiler water contamination from the lubricating oil in the steam engine. In the impulse turbine, the steam expands in the nozzle. Parsons turbine is the simple reaction type turbine. A Langstrom turbine is the outward radial flow turbine. In a reaction turbine, the expansion of steam is flow over blades represents a diabatic process. A non-condensing turbine, the steam is exhausted above atmospheric pressure. D-level turbine is a simple impulse turbine. D-level turbine is used for application requiring low power, high speed. The maximum efficient D-level turbine is in terms of nozzle angle alpha is expressed as cos square alpha. In the back pressure turbine, the steam is exhausted above atmospheric pressure. Retier turbine is as pressure compound turbine. Velocity compound involves recovery of a kinetic energy of steam having first set of blades of the subsequent rows of blades. Pick up the correct statement about change in parameters in impulse turbine. Velocity decreases. Pick up the correct statement about change in parameters reaction turbine moving blades. Both pressure and velocity decreases. For given horsepower, an impulse turbine is compared to the reaction turbine as more rows of blades. In a reaction turbine, a stage is represented by each row blades. Delta HM, delta HF, enthalpy drops moving the fixed blades, then the degree of reaction is defined as delta HM by delta HM plus delta HF. In an impulse turbine, is the steam expanded the nozzle and there is no fall in a pressure in the steam passes over the rotor blades. In the impulse turbine, the energy supplied to the blade per kg of steam equals to dash kinetic energy of the jet entrance per kg of steam. Pick up the correct statement about the change in parameters in reaction turbine fixed blades. Pressure decreases and velocity increases. The pressure velocity compounding of a steam turbine is results of shorter turbine for the given total pressure drop. Combining impulse stage in a series results decreases of speed. Pick up your wrong statement about Parsons reaction turbine. Maximum blade efficiency is obtained over blade speed ratio 0.5. In a reaction turbine is expansion of a steam take place passes through the moving blades of the rotor as well as through guide blades fixed to the casing. In impulse reaction turbine, the pressure drops in both fixed and moving blades. For maximum work done for a good economy for turbines, the linear speed of the blades is half the velocity of the steam entering the blades. Why a single stage turbine is not used in particle? The rotational speed becomes very high, requiring large reaction gearing. If friction be neglected in impulse turbine, then dash radial velocity at the inlet and outlet blades in the same. Which is false statement is connection with a collection of steam coming out of sealing glands. If not collected, it would cool the shaft. As a result of blade friction, the relative velocity of outlet impulse turbine compared to relative velocity is 10% to 15% less. Steam rate of steam turbine is expressed as kg per kilowatt hour. Kg per kilowatt hour. Heat rate steam turbines is expressed as kilocalories per kilowatt hour. Percentage of steam blade for a regenerative heating in a regenerative cycle of the order 20 to 30 degrees. Steam escaping across the tip of blades represent loss of work. Tip leakage is problem in a reaction turbine. Axial shift in a steam turbine occurs due to dash wearing of the thrust pad. Cortis turbine is a dash velocity component turbine. The conditions for a maximum efficiency of impulse turbine is VB is equal to 1 minus V naught cos alpha. The condition of maximum efficiency of reaction turbine is VB is equal to V1 cos alpha. A Parsons turbine is the relative velocity of outlet compared to the inlet is greater. Total expansion of steam turbine is represent thermal expansion of casing. In a steam thermal power plant, the order build up the vacuum, the condenser, the turbine glands are sealed by supplying steam from auxiliary steam cores. Extraction steam. Okay. The number of stages in a impulse turbine as compared to the reaction turbine is less more. In a steam turbine, the leak of steam air from the last chamber of a seal, each rotor is sucked gland cooler. The pressure in the gland slams header sealing the gland's low pressure steam turbine is maintained as at around 100 to 200 mm. Differential expansion takes place due to different expansion is casing of rotor. In case of tandem compound arrangement of a steam turbine, the steam from one casing flows over the shaft, both being coupled in the straight line. After turbine trip, the cooling water of condenser is stopped after 15 to 30 meters. Ratio of the work done by the blades per kg steam flowing through set of fixed and moving blades and the corresponding isentropic drop is called as stage efficiency. Stage efficiency steam turbine is equal to nozzle efficiency to blade efficiency.